Warning: what you are about to see is virtual. However, the concepts and the love of our family is 100% real.
Our family is different. We walk a unique way. Some can't talk, some can't walk, but love guides every day.
Seasons come, they don't scare us. We hold hands tight through the night. Each child special in their own way. In their hearts we see the light.
Oh, we love them with all our might. Through every challenge, we'll stand and fight. Our bond is stronger, our hearts so full. In our special family, love is our rules.
We know the world might stare, but they just don't see the strength within our walls, the joy and simplicity.
We laugh and cry, we dream so high. Together we will rise. Each step we take a victory in our children's eyes. Oh, we love them with all our might. Through every challenge, we'll stand and fight. Our bond is stronger, our hearts so full. In our special family, love is our rules.
We know the world might stare, but they just don't see the strength within our walls, the joy and simplicity.
We laugh and cry, we dream so high. Together we will rise. Each step we take a victory in our children's eyes. Oh, we love them with all our might. Through every challenge, we'll stand and fight. Our bond is stronger, our hearts so full. In our special family, love is our rules.
Good morning. It is Friday morning, and I am in the kitchen with Sue. We're getting things ready for the morning. She said that Stephen woke up this morning very distressed. He was walking around the hallway, hitting his thighs, and kind of perseverating on things about how overwhelmed he was. So, and Jess also got up and was very loud and kind of, just, I am overwhelmed, so I got up and came down here, and they wanted breakfast, so Sue's making breakfast. I'm just helping whenever I'm needed. It is nice to have someone that actually is here to help you with things like this, because when you have several special needs kids that need constantly, it is nice to have that help. Move, so kitty. Oh my god, this cat. She is driving me nuts. Move. Move. Go. Sorry. She is very much in heat right now and driving me nuts. And I wish she could get out of heat because she's driving me bonkers. Anyway. So, we just had a talk with Dean's gastroenterologist doctor. He has several doctors he sees from the MD clinic, so he goes to the MDA clinic that he goes to and sees a lot of doctors. So they think because he's having so much trouble with choking sometimes when he eats, because they did a small study on him and he was choking when he ate, they want to do a feeding tube. They want to get a feeding tube placed in. We're on the fence about it. We texted Christy she said it would be best to go ahead and do it now while he's able to eat than when he isn't able to eat, because that way he gets double the nourishment that he needs. Because he's losing weight, which is scary, because he chokes, and he also has cerebral reflux. So,
YouTube, now, YouTube, red circle.
Daniel heard us talking about it. He's like, Mom, I'm just going to tell you from my own perspective of having G2 placed in, it's best to have it done now. That way, if he can get those skills back, then he can get off, like I did. But with all the issues that he has, it's just best to have him on it. That way he gets all his meds, gets all the nutrients he needs. And he's right. I know he's right. Steven, come sit down at the table, please, honey. Come on. Raymond also was not doing very good this morning. Lennox was fine. He was sleeping. He never heard any of it. But Dean's pretty sore today. He's in a lot of pain this morning, so I had to give him something for pain. I gave him his breakfast. He's resting. Dan's doing great. He did something I wish he wouldn't have done, though. He actually crawled over to his wheelchair, got in it by himself, got dressed, and came down the hall for breakfast. Which, I mean, I understand why he did, because he's independent, and he's 11 years old. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. That's just Daniel. But it still sort of scared me a little bit. But he's okay. I mean, his decision looks just fine, so he's okay. Praise God for that. But anyway, so I'm going to get this house cleaned up. She also house cleans, which is nice because it'll help me a lot with house cleaning. And just kind of tend to my kids and make sure things are okay. So with him getting a G2 placed in, that'll be another Memphis stay, which means we'll be staying here at the new house for that. And Snowball, if you don't move out of my way, I'm serious, cat, I'm gonna roll on you. This cat's driving me nuts. Like, she humps my foot. I don't like it. I don't like it when she does that. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna make coffee and try to get myself straightened out. They did give us some formula to use for him for bottle feeding. So I'm getting that ready for him to have in a bottle. He doesn't mind that at all. There you go, honey. Honey. Have your formula that's got extra nutrients for you, okay? I also put some apple juice in it for him because he doesn't like the taste of the formula, so put some apple juice in this for him and he'll take it.
YouTube, now, YouTube, red circle.
Anyway, kids are doing good. Like I said, Dean's really sore today. Daniel's doing totally fine. He doesn't even feel like he had any surgery yesterday, but he did. But you could tell he was wincing a little when it came to getting in his wheelchair, but he seems fine. Not you. Sorry. He seems fine, so hopefully he is okay. So it's an early morning in our house, with kids waking up upset, and as you can tell, a meowing cat that won't leave me alone or not shut up. Anyway, so we have a host of appointments coming up pretty soon for getting his G2 placed in with a nutritionist, talking to them, seeing what his feeds are going to be. We're choosing Cape Farms because it's the most nutritious for what we think Dean needs. That's what Daniel had. He loved it because it was good for him. He loved the taste, but the food. We're also going to be doing blends for him as well, mostly blends, and sometimes just the Cape Farms. If we're in a hurry, we'll do Cape Farms, but mostly blends. So he did good this morning because I blended his food up a little bit, and then he ate it. He's drinking his bottle now. Hey, girl. Were you back on my leg again? Stop and move, cat. I love my cat. Y'all, don't get me wrong. I love my kitty, but she drives me crazy when she's in heat. And you probably are going to hear that. Today I want to talk about mom guilt. How to be in two places at once, and also a seasoned medical mom. What does a seasoned medical mom know? So, mom guilt. Yesterday, when Dean and Daniel had their surgeries, it's hard when you have one child, especially when he's in the hospital. But when you have two, it's painful. So yesterday, I knew Dean needed me, and I wanted to be there for him because I knew he needs his mama. Luckily for me, though, Dean really wanted Daddy. He just wanted Daddy in there with him. He wanted Daddy time with just Daddy yesterday.
YouTube. Now, Stephanie George.
So he wanted his daddy. So I was able to, be able to stay with Daniel because Daniel was not letting me leave his side. He was crying, he was clinging to me, grabbing onto me, wouldn't let go of me. It was just a mess. And Daniel never gets that bad during surgery, but he did yesterday. So mom guilt sucks, y'all. Not being able to be that back there with Dean, I felt that Dean needed me. That was hard for me because I felt that he needed me, and being not able to do that for him was hard for me. Wasn't for him. He was fine. He had Daddy, but for me it was difficult. So, yeah, mom guilt sucks. I'm dealing with a lot of mom guilt right now because of that. So, I was kind of a little bit, weepy last night about it because I felt like a bad mother. Of course, we're just like, no, you're not a bad mom. He wanted me. That's what he wanted. I gave him what he wanted because he wanted me. He loves you, but he wanted Daddy. So because he's my gorgeous, he wanted Daddy. So Rachel went in there with him and was comforting him and snuggled with him and stuff like that. When he came off the vent, they brought him in there with Daniel, where Daniel was. And that was a lot better for me because I could comfort both my sweet boys the way they need me comforted. So mom guilt totally sucks. I hate mom guilt. Ugh. How do you know you're a seasoned medical mama? Well, when you know where to park in any hospital you have to go to for your kid. When you know what time the good coffee is being served. When you know what time Valley Parking opens, which we always do. When you know how sick your child is. When you know your child more than sometimes the doctors know them. That's how you know you're a seasoned medical mama. And, Dean's doctor kept saying, oh, he's fine. He was terrified. And he wanted Daddy. So they finally called Rich back there to be with him while I was taking care of Daniel's needs. I asked Daniel, so why were you so upset? He's like, I don't know. I don't know why I was upset. I don't know why I felt the way I did. I just did. And the only thing we can guess it was the anesthesia he had. The type of anesthesia he had, because he woke up crying from it. Like he was, just a mess from all that. So, not a good day for the kids yesterday, but better today. Starting recover, starting post-op, so we go back in a week to have everything checked to make sure things are going well and see how things are progressing. So, yeah, craziness. Hi, guys. So I'm washing our bedding for some of the kids that needed it because Jude, he soaked his bed again, his sheets again. The bed's fine, but the sheets need. I don't know why he's doing that. I really don't know. I don't know why he's doing it. Yeah, the kids are playing, having a good time, enjoying the place we have. Daniel is watching YouTube on his iPad. Dean is resting. Dean's been sleeping a lot since he's been done with surgery. He's been wanting to lay down a lot. Daniel's watching buses on YouTube, aren't you, Daniel? Are you watching buses on YouTube, mister? Yep. Well, like I said, though, if he gets his feeding tube place now, when he gets where he can't eat, it won't be so bad because he'll have that, and it won't be like it would be if he didn't have it. Because my thought on MD is, if it's MD, which means muscular dystrophy, that affects all muscles, like swallowing, eating, all the muscles. So the best thing to do is have everything placed and not worry about it. That's what I would have done. That's what I did, because I couldn't eat very good. Because I had a hard time with certain textures. And I couldn't eat very well, so that's why we had a feeding tube placed, and that's why I agreed to it. Because I knew that I couldn't, there were certain things I just couldn't do. So I told him that he needs to try it, because that way on those days where he doesn't feel well enough to eat, then we can give him a blend or a feed. Because they give you two options. You get the feed pump, which is what I had for a while. And then Mom wanted to try blends because she thinks that blends are better for the body. And she's right. They are. So then we started doing the blend, and I got the water on the feed pump. So, yeah. That works because the blends are really good, and the body likes that. So, yeah. The body takes to it really well. So, that's probably what she'll do with Dean is the blends, because it's what we did for me and Elon too. So, and then, wow, look at us, we gained weight, we're going. So, yeah, I think that's what she should do with Dean too, is do blends for him. And then until he gets his feeding tube, she can maybe blend up his food a little bit and have him eat it like that. I know it's kind of gross, but hey, Aiden did that for years, and now he eats on his own. So, there's no shame in it. I don't think, anyway. You're right about that, son. You're right about that. Hey guys, it's lunchtime. So this is what I did. I blended up for Dean, because he likes certain foods, so I have to be kind of careful what he'll eat. I made a hamburger for him, and I blended that up with some macaroni and cheese.
YouTube now. Red circle. Edward.
Some green beans in it, and I put a little bit of protein in there too. So I blended that up. He's enjoying that. You like that, bud? Yeah. Is that good? So I have to help feed him because he has a hard time with gripping his silverware. Although I do have. There you go. You weighted silverware, son. There you go, bud. Now you can feed yourself better, huh? Is that better, baby? So now he's able to feed himself because he has his weighted silverware, which is beautiful to have. And he's also in his oh my god, what's it called? Fumble Forms feeder seat. It's like a seat we use for feeding to keep him sitting straight up. That helps him to eat. There you go. That good, bud? Yeah. That good, sweetheart? I didn't blend it too much because I wanted him to be able to taste at least what he's eating. But I did blend it up just a little, and he likes it. So we're going to do that until we get a feeding tube place. We are going to do it. We decided to go ahead and go forward with it.
YouTube now. And beats pause.
Anyway, so I just chop it up like this, or I blend it up, and he can eat it. So Steven asked for grilled cheese and macaroni and cheese, so he's having that. I did sneak a little bit of this veggie powder in it, so he would have the nutrients of the veggie. Put little green beans over here too, so hopefully he'll eat it. I don't know. We're trying to encourage our kids to eat veggies sometimes, but Steven will not eat veggies very much. Green beans, sometimes he'll eat. There you go, buddy. Is that good?
113 unread messages.
Anyway, so, yeah.
Fake dog. Messages. Note dismiss. Amazon. FaceTime.
There. Sorry,
Double
that's
tap to
why I was being a jerk. So, I'm just trying to make sure he gets enough in him. Is that good? Good job, bud. So Jess is very funny about what she'll eat on. She has to have a plastic plate and a plastic cup, and her drink has to be apple juice. Steven's the same way. His drink has to either be milk or apple juice. That's what he drinks. Raymond's very much the same way as well as Lennox too. So Bodie also is like that. He likes a certain type of cup, certain type of, whatever. Just the way he is. So we try to get things accommodated the way they like it and go from there. Hey guys, so I'm washing dishes. Sue is cleaning the table and stuff. The kids are helping out. Kids, chores, guys. You know where your clothes are. You need to go put them away, please. We got 2 new special needs boys last night. At about 3 o'clock in the morning, Maxine called and said, hey, we got 2 new kiddos that need families. Can you take them? Nobody else wants. So I'm like, okay. So their names are Easton and Weston. They are 9. And they belong to the family with our kids, Hayden, Aiden, Bladen, Layden, all of them. They are part of that family, so there's like 6 on it. I don't know. But anyway, so boys are glad to have their brothers back. Weston does sometimes have behavioral issues, so we're working on that. So yeah. Anyway, just washing dishes, cleaning up, trying to keep the kids happy, and trying to keep our house clean and happy best we can. You guys, I gotta show you something that I got in the mail today. Some more cookware from Memphis house. So excited about that. So some of y'all know I love cast iron skillets. Oh yeah, also I'm gonna do a video about my childhood, but I'll probably do that as a video rather than audio, because that way you guys can kind of see my expression about how I feel. I'll probably do that tomorrow as a Saturday chat, or maybe Sunday, I don't know. Probably tomorrow though. We'll see what happens there. But yeah. Anyway, we got some more accessories for the air fryer, because we got a new air fryer here, which is a good story. We also have a Cuisinart that I brought here because we don't use our Cuisinart much at home. So, yeah, we have that here. Got some more accessories for the house. Yay. Hey guys, so I'm headed to the pharmacy to pick up medications again. So Dean had all his food. He did really good with it, and so he's laid down for a nappy. Most of the kids are Daniel is, Easton and Wilson are. A lot of our kids will lay down for naps. So I'm just gonna get on the drive to get some medicines, and also pick up some tortilla tips that Steven said he had to have obsessively. He was like really perseverating on the tortilla chips he needed, so we'll pick this up and head back and decide what we're gonna do tonight for supper. I think we're gonna go out because that, or Sue's gonna make something famous that she does, which is her I don't know whether she'll make something or whether I'll get something out. I have no idea. I'm thinking Grubhubbing. She just texted and said, yeah, well, let's Grubhub, so I'm going to go home to Chili's real quick. I'm going to stop and do that, and then we're going to get medications and head back home, check out the kiddos. Hopefully, they will feel better. We also found out that kids are out of school. Some kids have been out of school because of the flu. Not good. I'm hoping our kids don't catch it, because our kids, some of them are, they have immune issues. Like Elijah, if he catches the flu, Elijah will get very sick. So because of the fact that he's being compromised, that's not good. Yeah. Life, right? Life. I also need to get some more cheese as well. But what I think I'm going to do is do an Instacart order because I really don't feel like walking in Publix or whatever. So I'll just do an Instacart order and get whatever they need and just have that get to the house before I get back. That way Steven has what he wants. And he doesn't get upset when I get back with nothing in my hands. Except for medications. So now Steven says he has to be fed by 4:30, between 4:30 and 5, because by 6:30 he's in bed. He has to be in bed by 6:30 at the latest. So that's what he says, and I'm trying to adhere to his very rigid schedule, but it's not easy, especially if kids that have baseball games or basketball games. He has to stay with someone to get himself ready for bed on his time frame that he has to have. So it's not easy, y'all. It's hard. Hey guys, so we had dinner, and Steven wanted to go right to bed after dinner, so gave him a shower, gave him his meds, put him, Raymond, and Linux all three to bed. But there are some kids who are not able to settle, so we're doing a little ride for a while. They couldn't settle down, they were getting fussy and just not doing well. Easton and Weston were two of them. They are used to a car ride every night before bed, so this is gonna get interesting because we have routines that absolutely cannot change for any reason. Like Steven. Like Raymond. Linux is not his routine. He would go either way, but he knows that his brothers do it, so he's like, okay, go with my brothers, so it's a thing. I don't know. And it's a thing he started doing again recently. For a while, he was going to bed about 7 or 8, but now, again, it's 6:30 at the most for his bedtime. Don't ask. I don't know why he's doing it, but he is. I don't know why he is starting it up again where he has to be in bed at 6:30. No later than 6:30. He starts getting upset, starts walking around hitting himself. It just isn't worth the battle right now. You have to pick your battles, and this is one battle I'm done fighting, so I'm just letting him do it. He's going to miss out on a lot of stuff, though. But it's just the way his body's working right now, and I have to get used to that. So we're just taking a little drive for the kids to calm them down, to get them ready for bed, and all that. We hugged Tracy Amigos. It was really good. Except Steven had to have a grilled cheese. He had to have a grilled cheese, so he just made him one because he was getting upset and started hitting himself. So he can't handle a lot of different smells. He just has a hard time with that. Oh God, you guys, it's been a long day for me, I'll tell you. Dean is also fast asleep. He's very tired. Daniel isn't tired yet. I mean, he's getting tired, but he's not tired, so he came with. Dean is with as well, but he's sound asleep already. And everything that the boys, the three, Steven, Linux, and Raymond are doing is like they have to have 3 of everything. Or if it's chicken nuggets, it's 8 of everything. So, I don't know. It's interesting. It really is interesting. Anyway. Oh, God. Jesse's doing this thing where she's going to bed at 7 every night and then getting up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. So it's like, oh, God. Here we go. Hey, guys. So I ran by to pick up coffee, and now we're back on the road again. Anyways, it's been a day though. Dean's like, oh shoot, Reggie, don't do that. It scared me. Anyway, Dean's sound asleep. Also, Daniel's now almost asleep. So, Daniel, the best way to get him to sleep when he was a baby is take him for a ride in any vehicle, especially a bus. But a car ride suits him just fine. He loves car rides. It's always been a thing for him. He loves car rides. Of any type of ride. So that's good. I'm on the back row, so I'm kind of scooting it because Bodie likes that. Anyway, it's just been a day of taking care of the kids and trying to stay motivated the best I can, and try to keep the kids happy. So we're gonna head on home pretty soon. I'm going to put them to bed. Daniel just fell asleep, so Kyle's asleep. Most of them are sleeping, so I'm just going to head home, put them all to bed, and probably go to bed myself because it's time to crash.
YouTube, now, ASMR Fairy, Holiday Barbie 2023.
It's tired time, so I'm going to put the kids to bed and probably go to bed myself. So, anyway, guys, I will see y'all tomorrow. I hope y'all are doing good. I will do that childhood video tomorrow about my childhood and the way I was raised. I was raised military. My grandpa was a no-nonsense, no bullshit kind of guy. But I will talk about that tomorrow. I love y'all. Bye-bye. Hey guys, so I was gonna let y'all go and I forgot to say more about mom guilt that I want to say. I'm washing these bottles for the kids that need bottles. Steven also has gone back to wanting a bottle every night before when he goes to bed, so I gotta wash these to make sure they have them. Bodie's not happy because he's getting tired and fussy. So anyway, so basically, I was gonna say about mom guilt. That bugs me is when you have a child who is in the hospital and your kids are at home and you feel you should be at home with them, but at the same time you know you have to be with your child because they're going to need an advocate, especially someone that can't talk, need an advocate and need a voice for their selves. So yeah, it's a lot that I think about, and you're a seasoned medical mama when you have at least 50 bottles that you keep on hand in case your kids need a bottle. I have like 40 of them that we keep on hand in case our child needs a bottle. We just grab it, fill it up, go. It's just easier for me to do that. Ian told me that Steven was demanding for a bottle, so luckily we had some in the fridge. There's some in the fridge with juice, and there's some with milk in it. I stick it in one of them, and he was happy to have that, and he went back to sleep. So I don't know what's causing this regression with Steven. I have no idea, and I'm not going to fight it. I'm just gonna, like I said, another thing I'm going to talk about is picking your battles. You have to pick your battles with kids with autism and special needs, because there are times when fighting about it just makes things worse. So I don't fight about it. I just let him, if he wants a bottle, have it, because there's nothing wrong with the child wanting a bottle if they need it, if they feel the need for it. So This is where I put my bottles into when I get done washing them. Is this big old huge pan, and then I have like a whole cupboard that I put all the bottles in. And I've got more now that we're in Memphis. I got more that were here at the house already. Elvis, you loudmouth thing. Sorry, this little puppy that our friend of ours had was here. He's loud. But there's a couple kids that are still awake and they shouldn't be. They're supposed to be in bed, but I'm washing these bottles out because you never know when you're gonna need them. Sometimes Jude wakes up and needs a bottle. He usually requires a bottle every night when he goes to bed, or when he has naps, he requires a bottle. So make sure we have enough of Jude's bottles that he needs, and I usually will fill them up with whatever I have on hand, like milk or juice, and I'll add a little bit of water so it's not so much sugar in it. That's usually what I do. So I categorize between apple juice and milk bottles. These blue ones are milk ones. The ones with the purple cap are apple juice. So that's what I usually do with our kids. That's how we do that. And Weston and Easton need a bottle every night before bed, or while they're in bed, and also nap times they need bottles. So that's more to add to what we're already doing. So I have a big, huge strainer that I put my bottles in when I'm done washing them so they can dry. And then I fill them up with whatever they need. And then I have them in the fridge. I have a special fridge for just the bottles. Because there's only or kids that need a bottle. So now we've got a bottle fridge. So sometimes our kids just need, that. So I don't usually give Jude juice that much because he gets dehydrated, so he usually gets milk. That's usually what I only let him have milk, or he gets water, or like a drink mix flavor water or something like that. I usually put in his bottles, but mostly milk. Now, a few of these have drink mixes in them, a few of these have milk, a few of these have juice. So, Juice are the blue caps, they get milk, or flavored water. The green caps and purple caps get apple juice or milk. It's a system I devised a long time ago. You know you're seeing a medical mom when you devise a system for your bottles that your kids need. And the ones with the pink caps are for formulas. Clear bottle, but with the pink caps. They're formula bottles. These go over here in a small little area in the fridge. So they have their own little living space. Anyway, I'm exhausted. I'm ready for bed. Sue's actually helping me organize the bottles, which I really appreciate. She's very good about helping me do and organize things. Like, she's an organizer like I am, which really helps me to keep things organized. Titus, you are supposed to be in bed, mister. Get your butt in bed. Jude, bedtime, son. Ethan will bring your bottle in just a minute, sweetheart. You need to go to bed. Lay in bed, please. Don't. You need to go lay down, Jude. Obed also gets a bottle. But he gets milk because it's better for his bones. So he gets milk. Or he sometimes will get juice, but mostly he gets milk. And this is not your typical milk. This is almond milk because he can't really, it's hard for him to digest dairy very well. So he gets almond milk. So that's the only almond milk bottle we get. and that is a red cap, and that is Obed's bottle alone. That's the only bottle he has. The bottles are red, like when they have red caps. Those are Obed's bottles alone, because he can't have the regular milk, so he gets either soy or he gets this almond milk. There's Obed's bottle done. Obed, ready for your bottle, Obed? There you go, bud. There we go. So I'm filling the bottles up. I don't typically show this because a lot of people judge you if you have a child with special needs that needs a bottle. They judge you for it, and they say, well, you shouldn't be doing that. You know, that's nasty. Your child should be more grown up than that. You shouldn't be having that. A lot of people judge you for it. And they shouldn't, but they do. So. Anyway, it's just life. As a special needs mom, because that's Steven's bottle. So I gave that to Ian to give Steven in case he wakes up needing a bottle. So, because sometimes he will wake up at weird hours and need a bottle. So, yeah, life. So I'm trying to get everything cleaned up before bed. I don't like a dirty house when I go to bed. And Sue is the exact same way, which I love. Her son, one of her sons also uses a baby bottle, or a big bottle for him, a big boy baby bottle. Because he needs it. Yeah, so. Way it is, guys. Way it is. It's just life as a special needs mama. You know, you do what you have to do. When your child needs a baby bottle, you give it, and you don't give up, and you make sure they get what they need. And that's what my daughter says. I'm a mom of several special needs children that have a lot of needs. So, when you are a seasoned special needs mom, everything has to be organized a certain way. If it's not, you lose your head. So, again, shut up, phone.
Double tap to open.
Shut up. Anyway, if you're a special needs mom and you're a seasoned special needs mom, you have everything all down pat. You have organization that you do. You gotta stay organized, and that's important. So, yeah. That's important, and also keeping a good cool head is important, because if you don't keep a cool head, chances are the people around you are not going to keep a cool head. In other words, your kid's not going to get what they need. So, yeah, that's important too. Okay, so this is what I do at the end of the day every day. This is one thing I never show, because a lot of people will criticize you for washing bottles that you usually give for a baby. These are bigger bottles. These are more like for an older child. But they're for special needs. So it's better for them. They're happy. Freya gets one as well. Now she just got started having dairy again. So she gets half regular milk and half soy, and that way she gets introduced to dairy again, and she can start having it again. So she gets that one, and that is a yellow cap bottle for her. And that's just Freya's bottles right here. These are all Freya's for her drinks that she needs. Kyle gets this one. These come right here. One of the juice or milk ones. That's what he usually will get. So yeah. It's a system we have to go through, but you know what? It's okay. It's life. Our kids are happy. We're happy too. You know, it makes us happy to make our kids happy. If they need a bottle, like I said, and I'm going to talk about a whole thing about picking your battles one of these days. I may actually do that in tomorrow's blog about picking your battles. But I'll do the chat in the morning about my life as, you know, what I was like as a kid. But the vlog itself will be about, you know, picking your battle, learning to pick your battles when it comes to like picky eating or needing a bottle. James gets this one. This is either milk or juice. He gets that one. Their Keithian does too. So yeah, our kids, they need different things, and most of them need bottles. And that's okay with me. I don't mind that they need bottles or diapers. It doesn't bother me. I have one child who, and, this is kind of sad for them because it's hard for them right now. They need to be basically treated like a baby, like a little kid. And unfortunately, that's Jude. Jude has the mind of a little kid and basically needs to be snuggled and lullabies sung, diaper changed, bottle fed, those things. And it's nothing you do anything about. It's just the way he is. It's the way his brain works, and that's okay with me. I don't worry about that. I love him just the way God made him. Hey, Jude. Did you get your diaper changed, bud? There you go. There's your bottle, buddy. So that's just the way it is. Jude just is in that right now. Our daughter Hannah is another one who now is going through that phase where she needs to be snuggled all the time, like every night. They both need snuggled at the same time. They both need baby bottles. They both need diapers. They both need... And Hannah never was like that before, but we don't know. We think it may be a trauma she may have suffered that is just coming to fruition. We don't know. And it could be that it just comforts her. We don't know. Where she won't really go into it. And that's okay. Alright guys, I'm going to say goodnight. I will also do a video on trauma as well. And what that entails for kids like our children. So, yeah. Anyway, I love y'all so much. I will see y'all tomorrow. Hope y'all doing well. Love y'all. Bye.
Kids are tired, the day is through. Rich leads us in a prayer so true. Tavish reads the Bible's grace. Casey brings the word just in case. It's roosting time as stars shine bright. Family gathers in the night. With love and hope we sing along. Our hearts unite in nighttime song. Ma and Papa, voices blend in melodies that never end. Stories of old and tales so grand, holding tight to life's command. It's roosting time as stars shine bright. Family gathers in the night. With love and hope we sing along. Our hearts unite in nighttime song. Peaceful moments, soft and still. The warmth of family always will keep us strong and keep us near through every night and every year. together, singing hymn by hymn. Tired eyes begin to close. In those moments, how love shows.